Everybody, my name is Groomer Joey, and this is Mr. Peanut. Mr. Peanut came in today to get a full-service grooming done, and what that entails is getting his ears cleaned, his nails buffed, his hygiene area shaved, and for his haircut, we're going to be doing a 5 years all over the body with the clean poodle feet, okay? And then he's also going to get a bath with a blowout and also a blow dry with the full-service grooming. All right, you ready, Mr. Peanut? Let's start your grooming. I'm going to be using my 30 blade here, and here we go. All right. So we get all this hair off over here. Okay. As you can see, this is what it entails to get the poodle feet nice and clean. We reverse it with the 30 blade and go as short as possible. And then we're going to open up the toe pads here, and we're just going to go in and get all this hair out. Good job, Peanut. You do good job. You do good job. All right. Good boy. All right. So we got all that hair taken off. And we're going to go back with this after the bath also to make sure that all the hair is lifted off of the paws here. We got the poodle feet nice and shaved. Now we're going to be shaving Peanut's hygiene area here. So the hair that is sitting on here, it's not best to leave it because what happens is when he goes to the bathroom, the urine sits on the hair and it irritates the skin. So it's best to have this nice and clean, and we're going to be doing that with my 10 blade today. Hygiene area doesn't just stop by the private areas. The hygiene area is also the armpits and also the behind, okay? So right now I'm going to be shaving the armpits, and it's very best to have no hair underneath there because it can form matting, and it's not good for them, okay? So I'm going to be shaving his armpits to remove all the hair so there's no matting to be formed, okay? So if you're going to be doing this at home, it's very best to take your time and do not rush, and always use a number 10 blade, okay? You always want to use a number 10 blade, and you just want to go very slowly, okay? Into the pocket here. And just go and glide your hands right through, okay? You don't want to dig in because you could injure the dog. So now we're going to be doing the behind area, the hygiene area. Now, it's really best to make sure that this is nice and clean and there's no hair around the area, because what happens is when dogs poop, it gets stuck to the fur and it irritates the skin underneath, okay? So this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to go right up. And again, feather hands. You don't want to dig in. You just want to glide it over, a little bit to the side here, and just expose it, okay? So now that we got the poodle feet done and his hygiene done, now we're going to be doing his nails, and then we're going to be doing his ears, okay? So we're going to be buffing his nails down. As you can see, his nail here and the quick is right there. I'm not going to cut it with the nail clipper because it's very short. Okay, so I'm gonna grind these down and smooth them out for the pet parents today. Okay, you got all this little hair. Look at the. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna do it. I use my grinder here. I'm gonna put it on, and we just tap it on in. And we smooth it out there. So we buff it down to the quick there, and then we round it. Yeah, look at that. He got brand new shoes. We got the nails done for Peanut. We're going to be cleaning out his ears today. So he does have hair inside his ears. So it's best to pull them out so it doesn't build any infections or anything like that, okay? So the hair that's in his ear canal, we're going to be using the powder here to remove it. And what the powder does, it actually loosens it up from the paws. So when I pull it, it's not going to hurt him, okay? And then we're going to go in with some ear solution to clean it out. So here you see me cleaning his ears and making sure they are clean and dried. Now that we're finished with his pre-grooming before the bath, now we're gonna bring him into the bath. Want to see how I do it? It's so funny. Come on, Mr. Peanut. Off you go. Such a cutie. You're a cutie pie. Bam! You made it! You made it! All right, Mr. Peanut, it's time to make you all clean. His bath, we're gonna be bathing him with squeaky clean shampoo. Okay. And we're gonna be using the keratin conditioner. And for his face, we're gonna be using a Bluberry facial. Okay. So now all these shampoos and all, we dilute it in the shampoo bottle. We put this much into the bottle and we dilute it with water. And the reason why is because the shampoo here, it is concentrated, and if we put it directly on the skin of the dog, it will irritate the skin. So you always want to dilute your shampoos when you are bathing your dog at home. Now that I got Mr. Peanut nice and rinsed down, I'm going to be expressing his anal glands. So anal glands are supposed to be expressed every time you bring your dog to the groomers. Some pets cannot get their anal glands expressed, but Mr. Peanut does get his anal glands expressed, and what happens is if it doesn't get expressed, what happens, it builds up and it's like it gets into like a black ball, and then you have to go to the vet, then they have to drain it out. So it's really best to ask your groomer to express the anal glands, but please make sure that your vet recommends it, okay? Some dogs cannot get it expressed from the groomers and they have to go to the vet for the vet to do it. So this is how I express his anal glands. I lift up his tail, and as you can see his rectum here, there's 2 balls underneath his rectum. And I just go underneath and I squeeze it. And then the liquid of the anal glands comes out. And like I said, it just needs to be released every time that you come for the groomers. Okay, here we go. All right, so Mr. Peanut didn't have that much in, but what he did have in, it did come out. Good job, Peanut. Good job. Now we got Mr. Peanut's anal glands expressed. Now we're gonna be brushing his teeth. Now the toothpaste that I use is called Dental toothpaste. It's really best to brush your dog's teeth every single day. But when you do come in to get your dog groomed, the groomer does brush their teeth. Now you see Mr. Peanut's teeth here. The pet parents do a really good job, and they have nice pearly whites. Okay, right, Mr. Peanut? Yeah, nice pearly whites there. Now we're going to be brushing his teeth to make sure that stays fresh and clean. Okay, Mr. Peanut, let's show them brushing their teeth. Here we go. Here we go. Good job. What is that? What's going on? Now that I shampooed Mr. Peanut, I'm going to put the conditioner on his coat and let it sit there for a few minutes before rinsing it off. Good job, Mr. Peanut. Good job. So now that I let the conditioner sit, I'm going to do his facial right now. I'm going to be using the Bluberry facial. Now, the Bluberry facial is for the tear stains, but Mr. Peanut doesn't have any tear stains, but I still use it on him because it smells really, really good. All right, Mr. Peanut, you ready for your Bluberry facial? Here we go. Get back over there a little bit. Get back over there a little bit. Good job. Here we go. Okay, now this is a tearless shampoo, okay? So you don't have to worry about it hurting its eyes at all. All right, Mr. Peanut, you do a good job. You do a good job. You good boy. All right. And then we scrub it all the way in. Right, Mr. Peanut? Right, Mr. Peanut? You do a good job. You do a good job. Now that Mr. Peanut is all clean, we're going to be drying off his coat and make sure that there is all over. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, baby. You do good job. Oh, thank you for the kisses. We're going to make sure that all the water is off his coat, and then I'm going to be drying him with my canine dryer right there. And then get his coat nice and dry before the haircut. So as of right now, after I bathe Mr. Peanut here, I'm just going back to touch up the paws that I have already shaved for his poodle feet, just to get all the flyaways cut nicely. Cut off. All right, you ready for your haircut? You ready for your haircut? You good boy, you good boy. All right, so for Mr. Peanut's haircut today, we're gonna be using a 5/8 clip comb. And underneath my clip comb is a 30 blade. And I did all the back brushing already on his coat, so now I'm just gonna start his haircut now. You ready? You know what this is. You know what this is. Here we go. Good job, Peanut. Good job. So as of right now, after I clippered Mr. Peanut's hair down to the length of 5/8, I'm brushing out his tail to make sure that there's no mats in his tail here, so I can scissor it up. Okay. And after all the mats are out, I just go like this. I cut the ends off. And then I comb it down this way. Now, a lot of people call it different things. I call it a flag tail. I heard plum tail before. I heard that before, but I call it a flag tail. And so I just comb it down, make sure that there's no mats inside the tail at all. Okay, and then I shape it up like this. Get all the edges nice and rounded. Okay, and then after I do this side, I go on this side, I do the same thing to match it on that side. Alright. And what this does, it actually helps Mr. Peanut not be able to poop on his tail, because all the hair that hangs right here, it could possibly get poop on it. So we'd like to clean this area out. Good job. I know. Good job, Mr. Peanut. All right, up. Let me just check if it's even, okay, sweetie? Hold on. Good job, Mr. Peanut. All right. So, I like the way that it looks. It looks good. Okay. All those flyaways. All right. Looking sharp there, Mr. Peanut. So what I'm doing right now, I'm rounding the bottom of Mr. Peanut's leg here to blend in with his poodle feet. And I just comb it down here and just cut off all the flyaways that I see. There's so many different methods of doing this, but he just stands there like a statue, so I just do it this way. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just cutting all the flyaways that I see after the clipper work I have done. I'm just shaping it nicely. So with Mr. Peanut, I finished up his body with the scissor work and his tail. And right now I'm just gonna finish up his grooming with his face, and then you're all ready to go home, right? You're all ready to go home. All right, let's show everybody how handsome you are. Isn't that exciting? I just like that detail work right there, you know? So right now I just got my thinning shears here and I'm just thinning out all the blunt lines that I use with my straight scissors to make it more of a natural look on his head with his haircut here. I finished Peanut's Groom today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Say bye, Peanut. Say bye.